This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN offers safe web browsing and allows you to view geo-restricted content with the click of a button. Use the link in the description below to get the first 3 months free on a 12-month subscription.
Hey everyone, welcome to Canada for the 6th qualifying of the season here in Montreal. 8 marbles are still in contention for the overall championship, but as these races go on, that number decreases. Big Dogs has regained his lead in the standings after losing it to Aerofrog in race 2, who kept the lead for quite a while, but then lost it to Pink Pearl in race 4, who then lost it back to Big Dogs, who has slowly been racking up the points, but not in the lead. He has now gained back the lead, and can he keep it for the last 3 races of this season? We'll have to wait and find out. Pink Pearl definitely wants to take it back from him as we take a look at the track here in Montreal. The starting gate for this qualifying has been moved from its standard location to the top of the booster, as well as the drag reduction zone being directly after the booster, being followed by a sharp 90-degree corner. The marbles are going to have to watch out for these 2 challenging features right next to each other. Going to have to see how they react in this race. As we look at the full standings, Big Dog sits in first place, being followed by Pink Pearl and Loose Wheel. Aerofrog has fallen down to 4th. Gold Piston is in 5th. Night Rivers is in 6th place. All these marbles are striving to become champion of this season, and this qualifying is a good place to start. And we're off for Q1, and Sparky takes lead right at the beginning of the race, being followed by Black Pirates and now Peppers, with Gold Piston in 3rd, now 4th place, fighting Black Pirates for the top podium spot. As Peppers now has taken the lead, now Sparky, they're all fighting for the top position at this point. This is a mad dash. Vascu Pin still in last place. Will he be eliminated in the first qualifying yet again? We'll have to see as we enter the second and final lap of this qualifying. Sparky is still in the lead, being followed by Peppers and Gold Piston. Black Pirates is down in 4th. And Momonas, Night Rivers, and Fast Q Pins are in the elimination zone. They need to do all they can to get out if they want to be able to make it to the next round. Night Rivers being a big contender in this season, but having some trouble with the qualifying. And Loose Wheel has taken first place from Sparky as we finish the first qualifying of this video. Momonas, Night Rivers, and Fast Q Pins will be eliminated, and Fast Q Pins is eliminated in the first qualifying yet again. He will be starting in the last spot on the starting grid in race 6 here in Montreal. And now for Q2, the marbles are in the blocks. And away we go. Big Dogs takes the lead, and as well as Sparky, and Peppers is up there as well. Some of the marbles in the back. Loose Wheel is trailing behind very far, as well as for Gold Piston and Pink Pearl, who has a hit from Aerofrog there, slowing her down quite a bit. Sea Turtles is in first place. This is the first time we have seen this in a long time in this entire season. The Sea Turtles fans are definitely happy at this point. He is fighting with Big Dogs for the first place. Sea Turtles is in last in the overall standings, only having 12 points. It is not possible for him to win the overall championship, but can he have at least a small comeback and climb the standings in the second half of this season? We'll have to wait and see as we enter the second lap of this qualifying. Black Pirates is in 3rd place. The marbles that are in the elimination zone are Loose Wheel, Pink Pearl, and Gold Piston. Can Pink Pearl get out of the elimination zone by the end of the lap? It's not looking like it's gonna happen. As well as Aerofrog, who will be eliminated with Gold Piston and Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl being the overall leader before Big Dogs took it over last race. Before that, Aerofrog was in the lead for the majority of the first half of the season. We'll have to see how they do in the final race as we start Q3. Loose Wheel takes the lead, but it is still Big Dogs and Sparky who have been fighting this entire qualifying. At this point, Sparky is in the lead right now. And a good move by Sparky there, hitting Big Dogs from behind, losing some momentum, but lost out to Loose Wheel there. And Sparky takes it back again. Sparky is victory hungry. Can Sparky try to take the overall championship in this season? I don't think so. He's in the bottom 4 marbles. Loose Wheel is up in 3rd place in the overall standings, so he has a chance of winning. As well as Big Dogs, who is in the overall lead, with Black Pirates in there as well. Sea Turtles is trailing behind in 6th place. this is going to be definitely one of the better qualifyings for him in this season. But he hasn't had a very good season at this point. He was a top contender last season. What happened in this season that caused such an abrupt change in placing and strategy? This is an interesting group of marbles we have in this qualifying. Sparky, Sea Turtles, and Peppers not mathematically possible to win the overall championship, with Loose Wheel, Big Dogs, and Black Pirates still in contention for the lead. But Sparky is in first place at this point. Loose Wheel is in second, with Black Pirates in fourth. These three marbles want to dethrone Sparky, as he doesn't really even need the pole position at this point because he cannot take the overall championship as we start the final lap. Sparky is still in the lead, being followed by Loose Wheel and Black Pirates as we go through this sharp corner. They're trying to just catch up to Sparky and take pole position. Loose Wheel wants another race win under his belt, but it's going to be hard as Sparky is still in the lead. But he gained some ground there, and as well as Black Pirates, but Sparky is still able to keep the pole position as they go through the final turn, and it is Sparky who will be your champion of this qualifying, with Loose Wheel in second. Black Pirates is on third place. Peppers in fourth. Big Dogs finishes in fifth, with Sea Turtles in sixth place. Our overall leader, Big Dog, sits in fifth place. Will he be able to get higher up in this race and take a second win in this season? No marble has won 2 races yet in this season, so we're waiting for that in this next race. Will that happen? We'll have to wait and see as we take a look at these replays here. Sparky was definitely one of the top contenders of these races today. He really knows how to use this track to his advantage, as well as for Peppers and Loose Wheel. Black Pirates was also up in there, doing well in this race, as well as for Sea Turtles, who made it to the final qualifying, but ended up getting last in that final race. But we'll have to see how he does in the actual race on Sunday. Pink Pearl being eliminated in the second qualifying. Momonas, our last race champion, was eliminated in the first qualifying. That must be humiliating for him. See Big Dogs taking an early lead here, facing some pressure from Peppers as they go through these meandering turns. Loose Wheel was way back in the pack, but he was able to get out of the elimination zone within 2 laps and was able to move on to the final qualifying. A good accomplishment for him in today's races. Take a look at the final qualifying. Peppers having a rough start right at the starting gate there, as well as for Black Pirates, as the 4 other marbles got farther up ahead than they did. And a good move by Black Pirates there, using Peppers to his advantage to gain some more momentum. Here is the final lap here. Sparky just holding off for the final couple of turns from Loose Wheel, and was able to take pole position. Black Pirates getting in third place. Will this be the race where he will get his first win of the entire season? We'll have to wait and see on Sunday. Here are the full results, with Sparky in first place, Loose Wheel coming in at second, Black Pirates is in third place, Peppers finishes in fourth, Big Dogs is in fifth. Going down to the bottom, it's Fast Pins, Night Rivers, and Momonas who are going to have the hardest time catching back up to the rest of the marbles in Sunday's race. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below your favorite marbles hashtag. And stay tuned for race 6 of the Marble Circus 2022 here in Montreal. I'm Jeremiah, signing off, and until next time, this has been Quebec's Marble.
ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN offers safe web browsing and allows you to view geo-restricted content with the click of a button. Use the link in the description below to get the first 3 months free on a 12-month subscription.
Hello Marble sports fans, welcome back to the Marble Circuits 2022. I'm Jeremiah, here to welcome you to the Montreal Grand Prix. This is the 6th race of the season, only 2 more races to go after this race, and the marbles are running out of time to collect points and get higher up in the overall standings. Sitting atop of the overall standings is Big Dogs with 72 points, being followed closely by Pink Pearl with 68, and then Loose Wheel with 61 points. Pink Pearl, last season's champion, is trying to come up and take first place from Big Dogs to try to win her second season in a row. Big Dogs does not want that to happen, though. He's just fresh on the top of the standings as of last race, as well as Loose Wheel, who wants to get up on the top as well. Now let's talk about our pole sitter for today's race, which is Sparky, who had a good last qualifying couple days ago, getting a qualifying time of 2 minutes, which was only 0.4 seconds in front of the next marble, which is Loose Wheel, who sits on second place with Black Pirates in third place. Can Black Pirates come and take his first victory of the season in this race? We'll have to wait and see as the race progresses in today's video. Sparky also has not had a podium or a win in this entire season. He has had one pole position in this entire season. That's the best accomplishment he has at this point. He sits in 10th on the overall standings with only 13 points, tied with Fast 2 Pins down in 11. Sea Turtles is down in 12th place with 12 points. He has definitely had a downfall in this season after finishing in third place overall in last season. So hopefully he'll be able to do better in this race today. And now, for race 6 of the Marble Circus 2022 here in Montreal. The lights are on, and we're off. Loose Wheel taking the lead right at the beginning of the race, being followed by Sparky and Black Pirates, with Big Dogs in 4th place being followed by Peppers as we go up the booster. The drag reduction zone is not disabled for the first lap in this race due to it being directly after the booster. The marbles have no shortage of speed there. We go through these turns here, and Loose Wheel is still has lost the lead there to Big Dogs, who's now in first place with Black Pirates in second. Sparky is in third place, has already lost some ground in this first lap. Can he even stay up in the top half of the field? We'll have to wait and see. Gold Piston has gotten the fastest lap at this point with a time of 30.401. We'll have to see if any other marbles can beat that in the rest of the race. Big Dogs is hungry for victory in this race after getting second in the last race, losing out to Mamonas. Can he get another race win under his belt? This will be the second win in a row if he succeeds for this season. First time in the season that a marble has been able to get 2 races in this season. Peppers has now taken second place from Black Pirates as they go up the booster there, but goes through the drag reduction strip, causing him to not be able to pass Big Dogs in that area. Loose Wheel has now taken third place, is putting some pressure on Peppers, and he takes second place briefly, but then Gold Piston now takes second place. They're all right up against each other, drafting each other through these turns. Some very good moves by all these marbles. Black Pirates is falling down the order. Loose Wheel making a move against Peppers there, taking third place, going up the booster, now trying to come up and take second place from Gold Piston there through that sharp corner. A good move by Loose Wheel there. Black Pirates is trying to maintain his ground since the start of the race. He is in third place, same as his starting position. He has gained a couple and lost a couple. Now he's trying to set his sights on Loose Wheel and Big Dogs up in the front. We are in lap 5, already a third of the race done. Only 2/3 left to go as Big Dogs is extending himself from the rest of the field and doing a good job at it. The split is 1.2 seconds from Loose Wheel, who is in second place. Big Dogs wants to extend that lead. Loose Wheel is trying all he can to just come up and make that smaller, but loses out to Black Pirates there, who's gaining on Big Dogs fast as we go through these corners, and Black Pirates takes the lead. Great move by Black Pirates, and now Big Dogs is drafting him through this back straight, and he takes it right back. Great moves by both of these marbles. Big Dogs having a scare there, but he gains back first place. Fast Q Pins has now taken the fastest lap, getting 29.166. Let's see if any other marbles can beat it. He is down in 11th place in the overall standings, so every little point counts just to get him up out of this standing that he's in right now, just to try to ease the humiliation of finishing so far down in the standings. Loose Wheel trying to catch up to the top 2 marbles, but is pretty far behind as they go up the booster, trying to do all he can to catch up to the rest of the field, which is Big Dogs and Black Pirates, who Big Dog has made an incredible lead in front of Black Pirates at this point. The 1.1 seconds ahead of Black Pirates. Black Pirates is trying to catch back up. As we take a look at the middle of the field, Gold Piston all the way down to Fast Q Pins. Some other marbles in there, Arrow Frog, Peppers, Sparky. Sparky is down all the way in 8th. He has had a terrible time in this race so far, being our pole sitter, falling down so far in this race. Pink Pearl is down in 11th. She is in 2nd in the overall standings. She's having a terrible race as well. I have a feeling she's not going to be in 2nd at the end of this race. With Night Rivers down in last place, he has been there for a long time. He is having a terrible race as well. He has had a downfall in the second half of this season. Will he be able to have a comeback in the rest of the season? We'll have to wait and see. It's not looking like it at this point. Black Pirates has taken the lead from Big Dogs as they go through these chicanes, and Sea Turtles is now in 3rd place, taking it from Loose Wheel. Loose Wheel is losing ground, now facing some pressure from Gold Piston. Black Pirates has extended his lead from Big Dogs, a tremendous lead at this point, with Sea Turtles trying to catch up to Big Dogs as well, with Loose Wheel putting some pressure on Sea Turtles. We are in the 10th lap, only 4 laps to go. The split between Black Pirates and Big Dogs is 1.5 seconds, a very large split. Big Dogs is going to have to try to do hard if he wants to try to catch up to Black Pirates, but he's having some trouble there and gets passed by Sea Turtles. Sea Turtles is now trying to catch up to Black Pirates. Black Pirates is doing a tremendous job in the second half of this race. Will he be able to take his first win of the season and just prove that his hiring of a new crew chief has helped him out in this series? Our last race champion, Mamonas, is down in 7th place. He's having a decent race, but he is in the bottom half, now joining the top half as he enters 6th place there, trying to catch up to the rest of the marbles in the top half ever so slightly, as Black Pirates is still in the lead. And here comes Sea Turtles by storm, trying to come up and take over Big Dogs. Big Dogs has a good defense there, but Sea Turtles is still on his tail, trying to catch up, going through the drag reduction zone, but nothing happens there. Neither of them take the drag. Enhanced side of the drag reduction zone, which slows them down, allowing the other marble to pass. Neither of them did, and Sea Turtles hits the wall there, allowing Loose Wheel to take 3rd place, now trying to catch up and pass Big Dogs as they go through these corners. We're entering the 13th lap, only 2 more laps to go. Black Pirates is nowhere to be seen in this screen. Will he be able to take the overall win? It's looking like it at this point. He is very far ahead from Big Dogs, who is in 2nd place, being followed by Loose Wheel, who is in 3rd. All these marbles are pretty spaced out as they go through this little chicane. Loose Wheel is losing ground on Big Dogs. Black Pirates is just having a joyride at this point as we enter the final lap. Black Pirates is in 1st place. Big Dogs is in 2nd. Loose Wheel is in 3rd place. Sea Turtles is trying to come up and take the final podium spot away from Loose Wheel, but it's looking like it's going to be hard. Loose Wheel does take the drag reduction zone, but so does Sea Turtles, not letting him catch up to Loose Wheel at this point. Black Pirates only has a half a lap to go, and he is very far ahead from Big Dogs, and he will be champion of this race. Only 2 more turns to go. It looks like Sea Turtles has taken 2nd place, but Black Pirates will be your champion of Race 6 of the Marble Circus 2022 and the Montreal Grand Prix. His first victory of the season, his new crew chief really helping him win the overall win in this race. Sea Turtles comes in at 2nd, beating out Big Dog, who finishes in 3rd place.
You did it! You won your first race of the season. Great job!
Yes, I can't believe it. Thank you for bringing me to victory.
You can hear Black Pirates thanking his crew chief for his success. He's definitely grateful, and he's definitely excited after today's race. Here are the full results. Black Pirates gets the 25 points with Sea Turtles in 2nd. Big Dogs is in 3rd place. Fast Q Pins finishes in 7th, a good finish for him. He also gets the fastest lap, which is also an extra point. He made 5 spots gained in today's race, but ultimate congratulations go to Black Pirates in today's race. Now let's take a look at some of these replays to see just how Black Pirates managed to take the overall win from Loose Wheel, Sparky, and Big Dogs. Sparky fell down very far in this race after starting on pole position. He definitely had a hard race in today's race, which was not expected after the qualifying. It seemed like he had such mastery over this track. Something he just didn't have it today. Loose Wheel, Big Dogs, and Black Pirates, as well as Sea Turtles, were the main marbles who were fighting for the top position in today's race. Big Dogs holding the lead for quite some time, but then he was overtaken by Black Pirates in the second half of the race, who never lost out and was crowned champion. Let's take a look at some of these good replays here. Black Pirates coming in from 5th place, I think, passing Loose Wheel and Gold Piston. No, it was 4th. And then tries to come up and pass Big Dogs through this turn by storm, and he takes the first place there. Great move by Black Pirates, and I believe that was the moment where Big Dog came and took it right back for a little while, but then Black Pirates came and regained the lead. You can see that sharp corner causing some trouble for some of these marbles, like Pepper's right there having a small incident with Momonas. Pepper's having some trouble, but he seemed to recover. We take a look at Momonas coming and passing multiple marbles here through this back straight, as well as Fast Coupins, who finished in 7th. Good finish for him. He got started in last place in the qualifying, so he gained quite a few spots in today's race. Here we can see Loose Wheel overtaking Black Pirates at that little chicane area. And now it's time to look at the full standings. And look at that. Black Pirates has taken 2nd place in the overall standings. Talk about a comeback. Will Black Pirates be able to take the overall lead in the last 2 races? It is possible, even if Big Dogs gets 2nd place. If Black Pirates keeps this up, he can win the overall championship. Loose Wheel comes in at 3rd, with Arrow Frog in 4th place. Pink Pearl has fallen down all the way to 5th after getting an 11th place finish in today's race. He definitely had a rough race today. Congratulations to Black Pirates for getting 1st place, Sea Turtles in 2nd, and Big Dogs in 3rd place. Definitely an amazing comeback for Black Pirates in today's race, and the future looks bright for the rest of the season. We still have to watch out for Big Dogs, who is in the overall lead. He still wants to take the overall championship as well. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think about Black Pirates' amazing comeback. I'm Jeremiah, signing off, and until next time, this has been Fubeca's Marble Runs.